and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are in Dubai at Gulfood Manufacturing. By my side, Mark Napier, Show Director, Gulfood Manufacturing. Mark, good afternoon.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for your great support and joining us here at this very exciting show.
Mark, can you give us some numbers about the exhibition?
Yes, absolutely delighted to. This has been a record-breaking year. As you look outside, you can see just how busy the exhibition is. This has been only our third edition and the most successful yet. We're now covering over 80,000 square meters of surface. We have almost 1,600 exhibiting companies joining us from 60 countries around the world, including 29 official country pavilions. And the exhibitors here represent the entire range of manufacturing business improvement tools, whether it be logistics, ingredients, processing, or packaging machinery. And I'm really glad that you joined us, because Italy here are such a special participation. We were talking earlier, and we were talking about the Italian joy of food, and we were talking just how good the Italian processing and packaging industries are. And we see 160 Italian companies occupying 3,300 square meters of surface area, one of our biggest national participations. And from the reports from exhibitors, they're having a very, very successful show and actually writing orders off their stands. And no doubt we will see very many of them returning next year with much bigger participation and larger stands too. So a lot to look forward to.
And what about the visitors? We saw so many visitors from all over the world.
Ah, yes, this has been fantastic. Events like this is really about getting the right sort of visitor. They need to have real projects. They are investing in large capital expenditures. And this is why we have invested in one of our biggest hosted buyer programs ever. We have 2,000 hosted buyers joining us for the duration of the event. They have been flown in and put up in Dubai's wonderful 5-star accommodation. They have been excited to see the enormous exhibition that we have here. And I think it was 25 countries from the GCC, Middle East, Indian subcontinent that have joined us here. Overall, last year we were touching nearly 30,000 trade buyers that attended the exhibition. I can't give you the final numbers at the moment, because obviously we have to wait for the end of the day for the finished reports. But I can tell you now that by the end of yesterday, we had comfortably exceeded last year's attendance. So it just goes to show how important the industry is to this part of the world. Manufacturing business improvement tools, and the food industry in particular, touches all of the major issues of the day: economic diversification, food security, the massive population growth that you see in the regions here will require a food industry to support it. And the fact that we have so many companies from all around the world looking at the Middle East and Dubai in particular as being able to support their export drive and their future sales growth, I think is an indication of how well they're doing at the show.
And relating the next date, we met many exhibitors that are going to be present also for the next edition, considering they are really satisfied. You have already the new date, and what you can tell us?
Yes, we'll be running it the same time next year, 31st of October to the 2nd of November. We have already increased the amount of surface area available for exhibitors by 4 additional halls. I think that will give you an indication of just how successful the event has been and the enormous demand for more participation next year. So stand by. 2016 has been a great edition. 2017 is going to be bigger still.
So see you next year in Dubai for Gulfood Manufacturing 2017.
Inshallah.